From the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC), this is NCC Digital Signature.
Hello, welcome to the maiden edition of NCC Digital Signature, brought to you by the NCC. This program is designed to educate, inform and enlighten you on trends in the telecommunications industry. We will take you on the tour of the digital space and Nigerians' fast evolving digital landscape, the successes, challenges and opportunities. We will showcase Nigeria's digital economy and open your senses to the power of innovation and creativity and how technology is reshaping our lives. I am Adaze Okiaine. Welcome to NCC Digital Signature. On NCC Digital Signature, we bring you innovation, trends, policies and stakeholders redefining all sectors of our economy. Here you will see the actors, the policymakers, and creativity that will shape your mind and business for growth in line with today's reality. NCC Digital Signature, in line with today's reality. The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) is the independent national regulatory authority for the telecommunications industry in Nigeria. The Commission is responsible for creating an enabling environment for competition among operators in the industry, as well as ensuring the provision of qualitative and efficient telecommunications services throughout the country. With a mission to support a market-driven communications industry and promote universal access, NCC also has the vision to create a dynamic regulatory environment that ensures universal access to affordable and equitable service and supports the nation's economic growth. In the weeks and months to come, you will hear from the experts, you will see innovation at its best, and NCC's commitment to drive the digital economy for Nigerians' development. Not forgetting our weekly quiz and tidbits. Join us. You may just be a lucky winner for this maiden edition. Once again, you're welcome.
The Nigerian Communications Commission is a foremost regulatory organization, and it has defined that as its mission to support a market-driven communications industry and promote universal access. The NCC is acclaimed both nationally and internationally as the foremost regulatory agency in Africa.
On this special edition, we will focus on 5G technology. We will take an in-depth look at understanding the fifth generation technology network, otherwise referred to as 5G. Here you will understand the myths and realities, plus what experts have to say about 5G and its future impact on our economy. That's not all. We will feature issues and development that made news in the past week, plus our weekly tidbits and quiz. So stay with us, but don't forget to follow us via our social media platforms showing on your screen. Again, this is NCC Digital Signature, a convergence of digital innovation, creativity, and a world of endless possibilities. First, the news highlights of the week.
Provisional winners of the 3.5 GHz spectrum license, MTN Communications Nigeria PLC and Mafab Communications Limited, have made their full payment of $273.6 million each for the 5G spectrum license to the Nigerian Communications Commission. The Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, Professor Umar Dambata, officially confirmed the payment status February 24, 2022. As part of the auction process put in place by the Commission in the Information Memorandum, 3 companies, MTN Nigeria, Mafab Communications Limited, and Airtel Networks Limited, submitted bids with an initial bid deposit of $19.74 million, representing 10% of the reserve price of the 3.5 GHz spectrum by the close of the bid submission dates. Following the successful auction on December 13, 2021, and the emergence of MTN and Mafab as winners, they were required to pay the balance of the bid amount of $253.86 million on or before February 24, 2022. However, aside the $273.6 million payment, MTN paid additional $15.9 million, being the bidding sum it offered at the assignment state of the spectrum auction, making it clinch its preferred lot 1, 3,500 to 3,600 MHz in the 3.5 GHz spectrum, while Mafab Communications, which bidded lower at the assignment stage, consequently settled with lot 2, 3,700 to 3,800 MHz at no extra cost. Confirming the payments, Dambata said, "I wish to officially announce that NCC has received and confirmed payments from MTN and Mafab for their acquisition of one slot of 100 MHz each in the 3.5 GHz spectrum auction. They both met the deadline of February 24, 2022, as set by the Commission." NCC's 112 emergency number has gotten a thumbs up for the successful implementation of National Emergency Medical Service and Ambulance Systems, NEMSAS. NEMSAS was recently launched by the Federal Ministry of Health. It is aimed at establishing an information and communications technology-enabled emergency medical service that is effective, efficient, timely, and in partnership with the private operators in the health sector. The objective of the project is to increase access to healthcare and to reduce mortality and morbidity rates in order to improve healthcare outcomes for all Nigerians. With the integration of emergency medical services resources available in Nigeria, the scheme will coordinate the national rollout of EMS enabling services to be provided through relationships with other entities and organizations. Ultimately, the vision of NEMSAS is to ensure availability of an emergency medical service and ambulance system that provides quality, prompt, effective, and accessible transport and treatment services at no cost at the point of care across the country. In a bid to rapidly accelerate the gains of the digital economy, the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, the Nigerian Communications Commission, in collaboration with other MDAs, is not relenting in its efforts at equipping civil servants with digital skills. The training, which took place at the Public Service Institute in Abuja, had in attendance the Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Issa Ali Patami, the Head of Service of the Federation, Folashade Yemi Eson, the Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, Director Generals of NITDA, NIMSI, and the Managing Directors of NIGCOMSAT and Galaxy Backbone, among others, were present at the occasion. It was the award ceremony for the e-Government Champions Training for public servants from various ministries, departments, and agencies, aimed at service-wide capacity building program on e-government.
For the champions, we are not only here for you to graduate and go back home and sleep, but rather it is a train-the-trainer program where all of you are expected to go back to your institutions and see how you can coordinate the training of others, particularly on government digital services and e-government. Whenever you need our intervention to improve on the training, the relevant institutions of government under the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, particularly NITDA, Galaxy, and NCC, will be directed to provide whatever you need in order to sustain your training.
The EVC reiterated the NCC's desire to enhance the capacity of civil servants as key agents of change in line with the objectives of the federal government.
The key to successful transformation of governance is transforming the civil service. And I'm sure it is out of this recognition that the Honorable Minister, in his wisdom, decided to introduce this important capacity building program. And by extension, also the civil service are the managers of the key services sectors of the economy. All the various ministries, finance, education, communications, and so on and so forth.
The head of service, Dr. Folashade Yemi Eson, maintained that digital technologies have brought about unprecedented opportunities to drive efficiencies and service delivery.
This training and capacity building program is very, very apt, because if we're doing all these things and the personnel to man the process, do not know what to do, then it will be a very futile journey that we have embarked on. And so once again, Honorable Minister, thank you very, very much for this training program. It will go a long way in assisting us in achieving our joint dreams.
Some of the participants who excelled were given outstanding recognition with the aim of further encouraging them.
This is NCC Digital Signature, the flagship program of the Nigerian Communications Commission, where we inform and educate you on everything telecommunications and technology. For more details, please follow our social media platforms displayed on your screen. Still to come, an in-depth analysis of 5G and the voices of experts on the transformational impact of 5G. Stay with us. But first, here is our weekly quiz. Question number 1. Who is the EVC of NCC and when did he assume office? Question number 2. What is the full meaning of 5G? Send your answers to info@ncc.gov.ng for a chance to win a gift. Thank you for staying with us. This is NCC Digital Signature. At this point, we will take you on the big issue of the week. The 5th generation mobile network 5G is a new global wireless standard after 1G, 2G, 3G, and 4G networks. 5G enables a new kind of network that is designed to connect virtually everyone and everything together, including machines, objects, and devices, with faster speed and greater efficiency. For more on what you need to know, stay tuned.
Let's discuss 5G, the latest and the greatest mobile network they say will transform our lives. It sounds unbelievable. 5G will let us download heavy files in seconds, perform medical examination in real time, and experience education and business transactions real time.
The national policy on 5G. So that policy has been approved by the Federal Executive Council, and furthermore, the policy discusses the benefits to be attained through the deployment of 5G in Nigeria.
The 5G wireless technology is meant to deliver higher multi-gigabytes per second, peak data speeds, ultra-low latency, more reliability, massive network capacity, increased availability, and a more uniform user experience to more customers. Higher performance and improved efficiency, empower new user experiences, and connect new industries.
The challenges that you encounter when using 3G, the delay. Several attempts, that we normally make to access the internet. You find you don't have these challenges with 4G. It is quick. Okay, it is more reliable, it has more features. Okay, above all, it is supporting data services, and data is what all of us talk about here. Nigerians are aware about what data can do. Okay, immediately what comes regularly to mind is WhatsApp. If I buy a data bundle, then I can do WhatsApp, meaning I can even do voice application with data. Then another enhanced technology came in, the 5G, and it has major features. I will mention about 2 or 3. It has very, very low latency, meaning the way the signal contained in our speeches, our text messaging, and so on and so forth, travel, from the source, meaning from me to you, is at speed of 1 millisecond. So you can imagine, 1 millisecond, a fraction of a second, is so fast. Then, of course, it is also supporting enhanced broadband services, meaning in 4G we have broadband services, but this one is even going to enhance those mobile broadband services.
In case you're wondering about the difference between 5G and other generation networks, let's start from the first generation. The previous generations of mobile networks are 1G, 2G, 3G and 4G. First generation, otherwise called 1G, came in the 1980s and delivered analog voice. The second generation, 2G, was in the early 1990s and it brought about digital voice like the Code Division Multiple Access (CDMA). So was the third generation, 3G, in the early 2000s, which brought about mobile data like CDMA of 2000. Then came the fourth generation in 2010s, 4G LTE, long-term evolution, which ushered in the era of mobile broadband. 1G, 2G, 3G and 4G all led to 5G, which is designed to provide more connectivity than was ever available.
If you see what 5G has a potential to deliver, it's something we should be eager, we should be looking forward to with all seriousness. You see, it's going to improve every aspect of our life. It's going to change the way we work, the way we play, the way we enjoy entertainment, the way we do business. All those things will change for better. So we will look forward to it. Our telecommunication systems, our educational systems, our agricultural systems, all these are sure going to see improvements. So it's something we should really be eager to see come soon.
5G is a unified, more capable air interface. It has been designed with an extended capacity to enable next-generation user experiences, empower new deployment models, and deliver new services. 5G comes with high speed, superior reliability, and negligible latency. For sure, it will expand the mobile ecosystem into new realms. 5G will impact every industry, making safer transportation, remote healthcare, precision agriculture, digitized logistics, and much more. On the economic impact, 5G will suddenly transform economies and societies in ways never seen by man. As research has shown, about $13.1 trillion of global economic output will be realized, including over $22.8 million new jobs created. Studies carried out by GSM Association and Qualcomm on 5G economy study reveals that 5G's full economic effects will likely be realized across the globe by 2035, supporting a wide range of industries and potentially enabling up to $13.1 million worth of goods and services.
In countries where it has been fully rolled out, people are getting the benefits. We can't have a fully digital economy without 5G. We can't have Internet of Things without 5G. People always look at it from the standpoint of data speed. No, 5G, yes, you're going to get higher data throughput coming to you as a subscriber, especially if you have a 5G-enabled phone. But you can also get that through some other channels that is not 5G today. So the bigger issue is the services that will run on 5G.
The impact of 5G on global economies will include security in developing economies like Nigeria. The impact of 5G will be much greater than previous network generations. The development requirements of the new 5G network are also expanding beyond the traditional mobile networking players to industries such as the automotive sector. The 5G value chain includes original equipment manufacturers, OEMs, operators, content creators, app developers, and consumer support up to 22.8 million jobs. Commercial fifth generation 5G network deployment is now in 176 countries around the globe, serving more than 500 million subscribers. This is according to research by Global Mobile Broadband Forum, MBBF. This put the move by Nigerian government to deploy 5G in the coming months a major plus. It will be recalled that the journey to the launch of the 5G national policy began with the launch of the National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy and the subsequent auction for the 5G before the public presentation of the 5G policy by President Muhammadu Buhari. The president allayed fears over the health safety of 5G, affirming that such issues have been effectively addressed in developing a policy that suits the country.
The environment we live in, consists of all kinds of signals, among them communication signals. Now, the concern of the Nigerian Communications Commission is that the communication signals coming out of antennas that transmit communication signals containing messages, voice, data, content, is that those signals are not harmful to Nigerians, that they are not going to have any adverse health effect on the citizens of this country. That can only be guaranteed if the signals are within certain limit. So says the International Commission for Non-Ionization Radiation Protection.
Prior to the policy launch, 5G trials were carried out in some selected locations in Nigeria, and a successful auction was conducted by the NCC. This sets the 5G stage ready in Nigeria. On the benefits of 5G technologies, it will support virtually every sector of the economy, including enhanced connectivity, improved healthcare, support for education, while fostering smart cities and boosting agriculture, among other advantages, including security, due to its ability for real-time communication.
We can have a series of sensors and security, surveillance system across the country, or drones and so on, that will operate in 5G to be able to address some of these security challenges. At the same time, the low latency capability of 5G that I said earlier, that can be used for IoT or Internet of Things. So these capabilities will help us in actually addressing particularly those security challenges that the country is facing.
The Nigeria economy will witness a growth, creating new jobs, skills and economies, with the impact felt on all sectors of the Nigerian economy.
We've heard about 5G, the benefits of 5G, and how it could even enable a surgery to take place in real time, that it will bring faster communication. We have heard so much. We are actually eager and waiting to experience 5G from what we have gotten from 4G.
I have heard of the term 5G, although I'm not too conversant with all this technology on communications, telecommunications.
So 5G is good. It's advancement of 3G and 4G. I think if I have 5G, what do I know about it? If I have 4G, I can easily browse without delay. Maybe some people even told us that with that 5G, you can put your phone somewhere and you'll be communicating. So many, in fact, there are a lot of advantage of 5G.
I don't really have concerns about it because everybody like his network to be speedy. So I think it's a very good idea. We need it here. We need a very fast network. So 5G is welcome.
If there are problems with 5G, for instance, there are many groups, formal and informal, that will have joined issues with the NCC, with the Nigerian government, with the global ICT regulatory and cooperative body to point this out, and they would have been taken into consideration before such an approval is given. It demands that we continue to educate our citizens, orientate and reorientate them. If we keep quiet, those conspiracy theories spreading opinion will become dominant.
I hope you've learned a lot from this special focus on 5G, its myths and realities. Don't forget to listen to our podcast and visit www.ncc.gov.ng for more information about NCC and this program. Until next week, don't forget NCC is your partner towards a connected Nigeria. On behalf of the Nigerian Communications Commission, thank you for watching NCC Digital Signature. I am Adaze Okiaine. Bye for now.